Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm David. Now, let's be honest for a second. Creating content consistently can be a huge headache. You need to come up with ideas, record videos, edit everything, create short-form clips, add captions, post across different platforms, and somehow still find time to actually market your business. And if you've ever looked at podcasting and thought, that sounds great, but I don't want to buy cameras, record hours of content, edit full episodes, and then spend even more time turning them into shorts, you're definitely not alone. But what if you could have AI create the podcast, create the conversation, turn it into multiple short-form clips, publish those clips for you, and even connect everything to a monetized offer? Well, that's exactly where PodShorts comes in. But before I show you exactly how PodShorts works, make sure you check the link in the description box. I've put together my full written PodShorts review where I break down the OTO upgrades, the discount offer, the all-in-one bundle deal, and the special bonuses I'm giving away. And these aren't just random bonuses. They cover different areas of digital marketing that can help you get more traffic, improve your content strategy, promote your offers, and get better results from PodShorts. So definitely check that link before you make any decision, because you'll want to see the complete deal and all the bonuses available. Alright, now let's get into the big question. What is PodShorts? PodShorts is an AI platform designed to create complete, money-making podcast shows without you having to record, edit, or manage the entire production process yourself. And the idea behind it is actually pretty interesting. Podcasting has become a massive part of online content. But the opportunity isn't only in the full-length podcast episodes anymore. A huge amount of the attention is now going toward the short clips taken from those conversations. The content people discover on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. And PodShorts is built around that entire process. You simply give the AI a topic, and PodShorts can create the podcast conversation, cast the hosts using cloned faces and voices or AI avatars, generate the episode, and then turn that long-form conversation into up to 15 vertical short-form clips with captions. And it doesn't stop there. Those clips can be posted across platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts, while PodShorts also connects your monetized link through a bio page. So the whole idea is to take you from, I have an idea for a podcast, to having an actual podcast-style content machine producing full episodes and short-form content around that topic. No camera setup. No recording yourself for hours, no complicated video editing, no manually cutting every clip, and no sitting there every day trying to figure out what to post. So in this PodShorts review, I'm going to show you exactly what the platform can do, how the content creation process works, what you actually get inside the software, and most importantly, whether this is something worth adding to your digital marketing toolbox. Let's jump in and take a closer look at PodShorts. The front-end offer called PodShorts Premium gives you everything you need to kickstart your entire podcast-to-short system right away. You're getting the complete 7-agent AI machine that turns any single topic into your own money-making podcast. Inside, you get Trend Radar to find rising topics, Cast Studio to create and manage your AI hosts, including your own cloned face and voice, ShowForge to write and perform full episodes, Clip Genie to turn those episodes into short captioned clips, the variation engine to make unique versions for each platform, Autocast to schedule and publish everything, and Profit Router to send traffic to your monetized bio page, rotate offers, and track clicks. With this package, you can create up to 5 complete podcast shows and 500 viral-ready clips. And because every clip can be multiplied into 3 platform-specific versions, that gives you up to 1,500 unique posts for TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. Everything runs on built-in voice, video, and text AI. No API keys, no extra AI credits needed. You also get all 6 launch bonuses, including commercial rights, plus step-by-step training, 24/7 support, and lifetime updates. OTO1, PodShorts done for you. This is the fastest way to get started with ready-made, money-making podcast networks. You get 3 complete networks in the money, health, and lifestyle niches, each with full show branding, AI hostcasts, platform bios, and a hosted monetized bio link page already set up. Inside, you'll also find 90 ready-mapped content ideas plus 15 finished episodes that deliver 225 clips, all created, captioned, and scheduled in advance. Monetization is already configured with relevant offers, so you just add your affiliate IDs once. Everything can be activated with one click, and you also get a VIP network activation session plus a recording. OTO 2, PodShorts Scale. This is the volume upgrade for anyone who wants to run far more channels and push the system closer to full hands-free operation. It unlocks up to 100 channels, 7,500 clips, and 500 episodes per month, with episodes that can run up to 15 minutes long. You can bulk generate content for as many as 50 topics at once, turn on full autopilot mode for zero login channel operation, access studio-grade voice and video models, priority rendering, and up to 10 face and voice clones, all with no credits, API keys, or per render fees. OTO 3, PodShorts Agency. This turns PodShorts into a full client service business. You get an agency license that lets you create and sell AI podcast shows to unlimited clients, a white label dashboard with your own logo and colors, 20 team member seats, and 20 client view logins. It also includes a done-for-you podcast agency website with 5 years of hosting, custom PayPal checkout, appointment scheduling, samples and testimonials sections, a DFY reseller license, client review accounts, contract templates, and automated branded reports. OTO 4, PodShorts Coach. This is your personal AI coach that works with your real dashboard data. You get a 24/7 Ask Anything coach, a personalized Monday action plan every week, a niche analyzer, offer optimizer, clip doctor, monthly state of your network reports, a prompt pack, 30 personalized episode topics, and milestone alerts when your channels hit important growth points. OTO 5, PodShorts Amplify. This expands your reach far beyond the 3 main short-form platforms. It adds 15 platform autocast distribution across Facebook Reels, X, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Snapchat Spotlight, Threads, Reddit, Telegram, WhatsApp channels, Tumblr, Quora, Medium, plus TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. You also get a multi-platform variation engine, reach protection, an SEO blog engine that turns transcripts into searchable articles, automatic blog publishing, and audiogram creation, so every episode can keep working across more networks and formats without extra manual work. Now, do you want to grab everything for a massively discounted price? If the answer is yes, then check out the complete all-in-one bundle. Inside, you get the front-end package, PodShorts Premium, plus upgrade 1 PodShorts Scale, upgrade 2 PodShorts Agency, upgrade 3 PodShorts, Coach, upgrade 4 PodShorts, Amplify, and 3 special upgrades add-ons, AI Podcasts, AI Socials, and Affiliate Reel AI. On top of that, you also receive every exclusive bonus that comes with each individual upgrade. This is the best value option because it gives you the complete system in one go. More channels, bigger volume, agency tools, personal coaching, wider distribution, and extra AI content engines. So you can maximize traffic, unlock more business opportunities, and run the whole operation at a much higher level without picking upgrades one by one. And if you've already grabbed the front end and now want all the upgrades in one shot, there's the FastPass bundle. It includes everything from the full bundle, along with every exclusive bonus from those upgrades, just without the front-end package since you already have it.
All right, we are officially live. Welcome everyone. Settle in, the room is open. There you go. You see John here, Adam is here. Excited, says Stacy. Devin is here. Amazing. Good to have you. Ollie is here. Mo is here. Tony is here. Thomas. Amazing. Good to have you. Welcome. Let me know in the chat box as soon as you're in. If you can hear my voice and if you can see the screen, we're going to cover something phenomenal. Honestly, this is something you've never seen before, but more importantly, there are some very big lessons I want to cover because it's going to take your social media, more importantly, your entire business to a whole new level. You see, if you've been struggling to generate leads, clients, traffic, whether you're selling an affiliate offer or an agency service, this is going to change the game for you overnight. And I'm not just saying this, but I'm actually going to prove it to you on this very session. You're going to see it with your very own eyes. Let me know in the chat box first and foremost. Once again, I see more people joining in. If you can hear my voice and if you can see the screen, then we're going to dive right in and see. There we go. Rebecca's in, Anthony's in, Jeffrey's in. Amazing. Michael, good to have you. Stefan, good to have you. Amazing. All right, let's go ahead and get right started. As you can see, AI builds a hyper-realistic, literally hyper-realistic, indistinguishable from real humans. A hyper-realistic podcast show that brings you buyers every single day. We're going to explain exactly how that happens, why that happens, and how powerful it is, allowing you to generate mass following and massive engagement. And there's an exact reason why that will happen, which we're going to cover on this very webinar. Now, here's the truth. Having an audience is by far the most profitable asset for any business. Once you have an audience, everything becomes easy. You have an audience you can post to, you can make, sales, you can generate leads because you have people that follow you, that engage with you, that are looking forward to hear from you. An engaged audience is the life source of your business, and it should be your goal to build up an audience of people that are interested in what you do and what you have to offer, no matter what your business model is. An engaged audience gets you more leads, it gets you more sales, and it gets you a ton of engagement, which will get you more reach. Now, here's the problem. Most people, and let me know if this sounds familiar, have no idea how to build a dedicated audience. And I don't blame them. It's becoming harder and harder and more competitive each year, right? Tell me if this sounds familiar. Just give me a quick yes in the chat box if it does. You see, you've maybe bought, if you're anything like me, some of the latest and most amazing agentic tools, video tools, content tools. You have it all and still have nothing to show for in terms of engagement, reach, virality, and more leads and sales, especially from social media. On top of that, you're posting and you're waiting and the views never come. And we've actually seen a lot of recent complaints come up, especially on Reddit forums where people saying, hey, dropping to 0 views. I keep seeing the same complaint, no views. I'm literally getting, 0 views or under 100 views, and your follower count is not moving. Now, if this sounds familiar, once again, just give me a yes in the chat box if it does, because worst of all, if this is the case, that also means you're not bringing in new leads or sales. No new leads today, no new sales today, no new link clicks, and 0 payouts, no matter if you're selling an agency service, an affiliate service, or whatsoever. Now, I want you to know that it's not your fault, and we're going to solve this on this very webinar. You see, even though the tools you have are great, and I love them too, I use them all the time, there's a significant difference that we need to understand. You see, the problem is most content tools, even though they do exactly as promised and create the most beautiful videos, they're not necessarily designed to build you an audience. They're designed to create amazing content for if you already have an audience. And that's where the disconnect is. That's why, you can put out amazing content like a content factory, but you're not generating any new followers. And that means you're simply posting into the void. They can help you create videos, but you'll be posting to nobody. And as long as that's the case, those tools, can't get to their full potential because there's nobody to show all the amazing content to. You need something else to first build up your audience quickly. And that's exactly what Abi has solved behind the scenes. Now, he's done it in an amazing way that is backed by proof, research, and the results we've seen from early users, beta testers that have never grown an audience before. They are crushing it. Now, we're going to show you exactly why it works so well, how it works, and then on top of that, you'll be able to use it immediately after this webinar. You see, podcast shows are the fastest way right now to grow an audience and get traffic and sales from day one. And this is something that so many people are overlooking. You see right here, earning 20K a month from faceless AI podcasts, over 5K or actually 10K on an AI podcast channel, over 7.8K a viral AI podcast channel. It's a completely untapped niche that is absolutely crushing it right now, generating a ton of views and massive engagement. And if you're wondering why does it work so well, that's exactly what we're going to show you and prove to you on this very webinar. You see, if you go and look up, and you can see the resources on this on podcastatlas.com, Riverside, as well as Search Engine Journal, which are all, verified articles and great research statistics. Do podcast clips grow social account faster? And you'll see, yes, 73% of listeners now find new shows through clips, and accounts posting them grow 35 to 60% faster than standard content. Even further, how far does one podcast clip actually reach? A single 60-second clip typically reaches 10,000 to 50,000 organic viewers. That is insane. Now, social media heavily favors podcast content, and we're going to show you why and how that is. You can find all this data on the Creator Studio, on the Creator Insider. If you look at Buzzsprout, all these data points are proving that in 2026, right now, in this very exact moment, using AI podcasts will accelerate your results in record time. Now, if we go a little bit further here, you'll also notice that people that actually listen to a podcast, they are engaged. It's not like just watching a little video clip and then scrolling by. When you're listening to a podcast or watching a podcast clip, it's generally a topic that you're interested in. There's some, interesting topics, or sometimes a little bit of controversy, or just, different opinions. It captivates the listener. And that's why 44% of podcast listeners actually buy something that they hear on the podcast, and 74% of viewers give podcast clips their full attention. Now, that's very rare on social media, and that's why AI podcasts are the most powerful vehicle to capture attention online. And that's exactly what Maria did. Literally, 2 kids working the night shift, and on her bus ride, she is managing her entire podcast from her phone, and she's crushing it with thousands of views daily. And we're going to show you some examples of her channel in a moment. Now, absolute beginners left, right, and center are generating huge audiences using AI podcasts, and we're going to show you exactly how they've done it. Because what if I told you that after this training, you will have a podcast show running without ever recording a word yourself? You'll be generating over 100,000 views, or thousands of followers, thousands of link clicks, and consistent sales flow. Now, these are the types of clips that are known to generate millions of views online, easily replicated for virality, and actually presented to the right people that start following you because you'll have a massive reach. Now, it will automatically turn those views into leads and sales while it's added, without you having to lift a finger. So, the best part is, you don't need to record anything yourself. You don't need to go on camera. You don't need to edit a single clip. And you don't need a following to begin with. And that's where most other content tools fail. They assume you already have an audience, and then great, if you use it, you can put out better content, more content for your audience. But if you don't have an audience to begin with, that's where you need what we're going to show you right here. Now, comment yes if you're going to stay until the end to see how this works. Now that you know what we're going to talk about, now that you have a little bit of an introduction to what this is about, let me know. Give me a big yes in the chat box. We are live. The team's here live. Abby's here live. He's going to do a demo here in a bit. We got some amazing examples. We got amazing case studies, success stories. Honestly, everyone that is struggling to build an audience, once you have this, you'll be able to generate real and mass engagement of people following love with your content starting today. So, hey, lots of yeses coming in. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Secret number one that we're going to cover is the instant podcast show. We're going to show you how you can literally turn any topic that you type and turn it into a viral, finished show that the algorithm actually goes out and pushes to strangers for free, allowing you to get free traffic 24/7. Now, second of of all, I'm going to show you how to get weekly podcast income, how that traffic will turn into clicks and commissions every week with no followers and nothing of your own to sell. You'll have people ready to buy practically overnight. And on top of that, because you're on this webinar, we always do something extra special for the people here live. You grab this on this webinar, you're going to get the most phenomenal, biggest bang for your buck to start building an insanely large audience in a way you've never seen before, but only on this webinar. So I hope you're excited. And without further ado, let's dive right into secret number 1. In 2026, there's been a huge update. Short form content is by far the fastest way to get seen online. Now you can see this on YouTube's official blog, Meta Newsroom, as well as Hootsuite Research. All these sources attest to this. When you look up a short form video, the fastest way to get seen online, the answer will be yes. It is the only format that major feeds still push to the people who don't follow you, which means brand new people get to discover you. You get to reach people so your brand and your offer and your products get into the hands of people that don't know you exist yet. And around 200 billion views a day are shared across shorts on Reels and TikTok, meaning a brand new account, even if you're a complete beginner, can reach strangers on day one. You can see right here, short form video is the fastest way to get seen online because major social media algorithms push these brief clips to wide audiences who do not follow you yet. So if you want to grow an audience and reach people, you need to publish short form content. These are short vertical videos. Now, here's the problem. We see people, and again, let me know if this sounds familiar, even though they're doing exactly that, they're uploading short videos, they're using different types of AI tools to generate these short clips, posting it on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on TikTok, you name it, and they're barely seeing new engagement and followers. And that's because here's what they don't tell you, and this is extremely important, and nobody's talking about this. You see, there are two types of content, and most AI tools, if not all, only create one of them. You see, you have audience building content. This is the type of content that turns strangers into followers. This content is specifically designed to make people follow you and come back for more. On the other hand, you have audience nurture content. This simply speaks to the people that are already following you. It's useful, but it's not designed to grow or get more people in. It's just designed to give more to the people that already follow you. Now, answer the following question. Which type of content will get dedicated followers? Is it a person listening to a short podcast clip on a topic they care about, maybe mentioning a product while they're at it as well? Or is it B, a person just watching a short promotional video about a product, more like an ad video or an ad commercial? Which type of content will get a dedicated follower? A podcast or just a promotional video? There you go. I see A across the board. It is most definitely A. Podcasts are known to captivate audiences and turn them into followers because they want to hear more of it. They're interested in it. It talks about, the topics that they care about. And this is not just something we're saying. It is proven that 1 in 3 viewers goes on to follow the show. 1 in every 3 clip viewers goes on to follow the show. These clips don't just collect views, they build audiences that come back. And that's why brands are pumping over 2.86 billion into podcasts just last year because they know the significant growth that it brings. Now, clips you can see right here are now the number one way that people generate views. You can see right here, clips on social become the top podcast discovery tool. It is the fastest way to get discovered by new people and actually start building an audience. And the reason it works so well is because it helps people stay longer on the platform, and that's exactly what social media wants. If it's up to them, you're glued to your phone 24/7. And a podcast, on average, makes you stick around longer than just a little video clip or promotional video. And that's why social media loves podcast content. And again, that's not just something we're saying. Everything we're telling you is something we've researched, tried, and tested. And you can see it right here. Why do platforms push podcast clips more? The watch time is the main reason. Two people talking holds a viewer far longer than a scripted post. And 47% of the podcast audience now watches it on clips only. Meaning, social media loves it when you produce podcast content because it holds the attention of the person longer. And longer attention meaning more eyeballs on social, and that's what they want, meaning they'll give you more reach because you're able to keep people on the platform longer. It helps people longer on the platform, which is what the social media wants. Let me know if this makes sense. This is why platforms will reward you with more reach. When you produce AI podcast clips or podcast content, they see, hey, this type style of content allows us to captivate people longer on the platform. Let's push it to more people. And this is happening over and over again. Real accounts are getting real results and even up to millions of views. And all it takes is this: the fastest way to build a dedicated audience is doing or leveraging viral AI podcast clips. You choose a trending topic. This can be anything. One of our clients has a podcast on gardening. This can be on weight loss. The algorithms will place it in front of the right people. They know who likes what based on their feed. You just need to create the podcast clip around it. From there, you create the high quality podcast video, you upload it, and literally watch it take off, generating more views and more engagement than any of your auditor content that you've published thus far. Now, you might be wondering, if this works so well, then why is not everyone doing this? Now, first of all, the people that are doing it are absolutely crushing it. I'm actually going to show you a few in a second. But second of all, building a real podcast is a wall most people never get over. The ones that do, they become wildly successful. But most of the times, setting up a podcast is really hard. Now, before AI, you need, a microphone, booth, studio, editing softwares, camera, lights, backdrop, you name it. At least, $2,700 upfront at the bare minimum. Now, even with AI today, it is still complex and nearly impossible. Honestly, we've tried it with the latest AI tools, and it's just not designed to do it. Every one of them will bill you over and over again per usage, per month, per credits. You need the scriptwriter, the voice cloner, the video after, the audio cleanup, the clip editor, the auto captions, the thumbnail designer, the scheduler, the bio, and the link page. And all of them are not trained for podcasts, so you need to know how to navigate all these tools with all these subscriptions. It is the absolute worst. And even if you manage to work with all these tools, you still need to research the market every single week, hunt down what the trending topics are that people actually want to listen to, write the hooks, write the scripts, write the angles, cut the episodes, caption it. Now, this is so complicated. And if you're selling an offer, you also need to wire your links into all of it. Now, all of this hassle is about to change. You see, Abby sat down and wondered, how do I make an agent that can generate 24/7 traffic by publishing hyper realistic podcasts? Owning your own podcast that actually allows you to generate real engagement, mass following in record time. Now, before I show you how it's done, or before Abby comes in and actually, runs the demo, who here would actually like to see some samples of podcast clips that you'll be able to create? Let me know in the chat box who here would love to see some samples of the hyper realistic AI podcast clips that you'll be able to create. Just drop me a quick yes in the chat box. And then after that, we'll go into an amazing demo. There you go. Yes, yes, yes. Show me, show me, show me. Awesome. So I got 3 clips. These are from actual users that are crushing it right now. Beginners that are seeing phenomenal success. I think 2 of them, I actually saw your names, are here. And I'll talk more about them in a second. But here's what they have been creating. These are hyper realistic AI podcasts created on complete autopilot. So let's actually play the first one here.
Most beginners chase big online income ideas, but the real tension is getting that first $100 with something simple. What's the clearest path to make that first $100 without overcomplicating everything? The clearest path is to validate one simple offer first. Ask potential customers through a quick survey or direct conversations. Then promote a straightforward offer to your.
Wow. Who here is loving this already? Let me know in the chat box. Do you see how realistic this is? A real conversation, a professional setup. a topic that interests people. There he goes. If you were saying, wow, this looks better than I expected. Let me go ahead to the second one right here.
Wildlife conservation is often treated like a charity case, but if it's really an essential service, who actually pays for it when donations from animal lovers clearly can't carry the whole system?
Government sources, private foundations, and revenue like ecotourism usually pay for it. That mix matters because conservation groups can diversify.
Wow. Do you see the quality of this? A serious topic that interests the right viewer. You'll be able to set up such a phenomenal podcast show that not only attracts the right people, but also generates massive amounts of attention and followers because they love the type of topic, they love the conversations, they love the discussions, the controversy, as well as the topics. A serious podcast on a trending topic researched for you by agents and generated for you by agents. Let me show you another one. This one's actually from Priya, and Priya is crushing it right now. Let me actually play it first.
Most people think staying fit means strict schedules and perfect routines, but that idea falls apart when real life gets busy. A better approach is making fitness fit you, instead of forcing yourself into unrealistic habits.
You do not need hours in the gym every day to make progress. You can work out effectively in 15 to 20 minutes, and sometimes even small changes to.
Wow. This is just a snippet of a podcast. And again, this one's from Priya. I think I actually have one of her testimonials here. Priya was fearing having 0 followers. She literally said 0 followers when I started. That was my whole fear. Like nobody would listen, and what if this all for nothing? On day 3, literally in 3 days, so on day 3, she generated 28,000 views. Right here, day 1, nobody knew my show existed when I got started. The clips didn't care. The algorithm started pushing my third clip to 28,000 strangers. And then she said, you don't need an audience to begin with. This format brings you one. She started from 0. That last clip that I showed you was hers in the health niche. She's crushing it. Let me know who is loving this already. Now, like I said, you have so many people crushing it right here. Also, Jolene crushing it in the gardening space right here. My gardening show posted 41 clips in 1 month, already made over $52 as well. She just recently started monetizing. I told her she should be doing it way longer. But yeah, she is crushing it right now. Now, and she says, yes, I'm bragging. Anyone can do this. And this type of content is designed to grow an audience, not just to put more stuff out there, but to actually build a following. And that's what this does. Now, let me ask you a question. What if you had access to the latest AI technology that can create a viral podcast show for you, literally plan it for you on all platforms, the right topics, the right engagement, place it in front of the right people, and make it hyper realistic that it's, indistinguishable from real humans? Now, if you had that, knowing how viral these formats are, knowing that social media prefers these formats, and knowing that this allows you to build your audience faster than anything else, if you could have access to this viral podcast clips in just minutes on any given topic, do you see yourself growing your business faster than ever before? Let me know in the chat box. Do you see yourself growing your business faster with an AI podcast that you can set up in any niche, monetize, have full support in, whether it's the financial niche, the pet care niche, fitness niche, no matter what it is, you'll be able to set this up in a matter of clicks and an AI agent will do it all for you. So with that being said, comment yes, and those of you that say yes, comment I want this, because that means Abby will come in and actually show it to you right here on this very webinar. Comment I want this in the chat right now. Who here would love to see how you'll be able to do exactly that? Comment I want this. I see lots of people commenting already. So that being said, Abby, go ahead and take it away.
All right, folks, welcome to PodShorts. In this short demonstration video, I'm going to show you how you can use PodShorts to create short form podcast videos that you can publish on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and drive tens of traffic to your affiliate links, earn commissions, but not just affiliate links. You can also promote your Shopify e-commerce store. You can promote your local business. You can promote your service-based business. You can literally promote anything and everything that you like using these short form podcast videos. Now, the reason why we are pushing for podcast video is because people love these kind of videos. The amount of views and engagement and video retention that you get on short form podcast videos, especially on Instagram and TikTok, is insane because these are natural human conversation based videos where people want to watch the video, want to listen to what's being told in the videos. And because these videos can be so pitchy, so salesy, people often click on the link. Now, how PodShorts work? It automates the entire thing using AI agents where you don't have to do any of the work. So once you log into the dashboard, you can see trend radar, blueprints, episodes, characters, and your calendars, analytics, and integration. Now, what trend radar essentially does, it finds trending podcasts on YouTube. So YouTube has long form podcasts. So we're going to find trending long form podcasts. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a blueprint, which means we're going to replicate the hook, the tone, the idea of what makes that podcast video get tons of views. So let's start with our campaign name for the trend. Let's say demo one, and we're going to do weight loss. Now, this is the niche that we want to be. This is the country, this is the language. Now, you can pick any country, you can pick any language, right? So if you want to do Spanish, German, Portuguese, you can do all of that. And again, we can put weight loss and the keyword here and click on search trends. Now, what this is going to do, it's going to go on YouTube and start searching for trending podcasts in the weight loss niche where people are talking about weight loss. And then what we can do is we can create something called blueprint, which means it's going to analyze this video, the podcast video, and see what was the hook, what was the marketing and the sales hook, what was the tone, how many characters we're talking, was it funny, serious, boring? It's going to analyze all of that thing, and then we can create our own podcast. It's not going to copy the content. Understand? It's only going to copy the DNA of this video. So these are all the podcasts that are trending right now. So if you look at this one, it has 519 views, it has 750K views, 78K views, 210K. Now, if I click on details, I can see all the detail. The engagement is really high. Recency, like it's a very new video, 13 August, and it's doing really well. Format fit is pretty decent. Niche fit is 100%. Right. So it talks about all of these details. So what we're going to do is click on create blueprint, and we're going to click create. Now, what this is going to do is going to go find out this video, transcribe it, understand the DNA, the hook, the style, the marketing, the way of speaking, the way of presenting the content, and then it's going to create that DNA profile, the blueprint that you can then use to create your own podcast. And now you can use the same blueprint to create podcasts not only in the weight loss niche, but you can create in any niche you want. So if you see that this video is performing really, really well, means its hooks are doing well, its way of presenting information is doing well, and it's getting a lot of clicks on its link, and it's making a lot of money to the publisher. You can just copy that blueprint into any of your niche. So you can take this video and then create, short podcast videos about plumbing, about lawyers, about your e-commerce store, your pizza shop, pretty much anything using the same DNA, and it will get you the same amount of engagement, same amount of views. It will get you better ranking. It will get you better video retention where people actually end up watching the entire video, and it will get you better clicks on your bio page or on the link in the description, resulting in more sales. Now, as you can see, the blueprint is created. And now you would see something similarity here. This is one of the video I created a blueprint for earlier as well about finance, and this is about weight loss. If you look at the thumbnail, they have similarities, right? Anyways, I just wanted to point out. Now, if you click on details, you can again see all the details here. The host, you can see the segment structure, gold open hook, host, brief platform, format, all these things it has understood and created about it. Now, if I go here, I can delete this or create episode, or I can just go back here in episodes and start creating my episode. Now, episode essentially means creating your short form podcast videos that are going to be published. So we're going to engage an AI agent, our creator agent, to start building that. and we'll just give them some details. So I want to create this campaign name called weight loss. Niche is also weight loss blueprint. So I'm going to select the blueprint, long form expert video teaser cold opener. This is the weight loss blueprint that we picked. I want to create videos for North America in English, but again, you can pick any um, country, any language that you want. Duration, we want like 300 seconds. So 300 seconds is about a 5 minute long short video. Now, what we can do, ideally, I would like to keep it shorter. So I'm going to do like 2 minutes long. So I'm going to do 120 seconds. And there we go. And I want to create, let's say, 3 videos. Let's do that. So we're going to create 3 videos. We can have 1 host, 2 hosts, 3 hosts, up to 4 different hosts. And this is the monetization URL. So I'm going to put my affiliate link here if I'm promoting a product, or I'm going to put my e-commerce website, my service business website, my client's website, whatever I want the traffic to go to. When somebody watches my video and they click on the link, I want them to go to this link where I'm going to be selling my product or my service, or getting, form submissions, anything. The end goal is what we're going to do. Now, next step we're going to do is angles. So AI has, the agent has already created a couple of angles for us. So we can use the invisible calorie audit. We can use why your body fights back, maintenance problem. So I'm going to do like why your body fights back. So like that's a good hook too. If you don't like any of these hooks, you can just click on refresh and it's going to give you new hooks as well. But these hooks have been created based on the blueprint that we created. So these are guaranteed to get you higher views or better retention, which means the algorithm is going to push you more. Now, there are 2 hosts. You can pick from the host that you have already created, the characters, or you can create a new character. So you can create a character here, or you can just go here and create a new character. Let's say I want to use the first host as John, and for the second host, I want to create a new host. Now, I can generate a character, or I can upload my own picture. So if I upload my own picture, it's going to create a character like this, my own character with my own voice. And if I create generate, I can go here, call it Max. I can give some essence, appearance, and then I can select voice. I can pick 11 live voices. I can use my own custom voice. I can clone my own voice by recording. And I can use our own AI voices, bunch of AI voices that we have. Now, let's say I want to use Noah. I can preview the voice as well. And then click on confirm. That's the voice. Gender is male. So I'm going to click on generate character, and we'll start generating character. And as you can see, Max is created. So I'm going to select Max as the second host, and then I'm going to click on continue, where I can see the script. Now, the script is written in real time by our script writing agent. So he's writing all the script. Again, you can customize and change the script in whatever format you want. If you don't like the script, you can regenerate it, but it's just going to go ahead with this because this is really, really well written script based on the blueprint, the DNA of a trending podcast that we created. Now, what this did, it created a long script for a bigger podcast. And then from that long script, it created these 3 short scripts for the short podcast videos that we're going to generate. So this is going to be the title, this is going to be the hook, and this is going to be the short video script that we're going to use. So it's created all these 3 scripts for us for the 3 video that we wanted to create. And we're going to click on continue. And here we go. Now I can schedule all of them right now. I can manual schedule them, what date and time, how many times they need to be posted, or which account they need to be posted. Or I could just schedule them later. I'll have them created and I'll schedule them later. So I'm going to do that and click on continue. Now, what it's going to do, this is the background music. I can change the background music to whatever I want, or I could have no background music. And of course, you can preview all the background music here. We've got tons of them. And then click on create, and it's going to start creating these 3 short podcast videos for us. And once these videos are ready, of course, we can start modifying them, adding, customizing, whatever we want. Essentially, you don't really need to do it because the AI is so freaking good right now. Like these videos are perfect, especially because these videos are built and created based on the blueprint of a trending video. So they are guaranteed to get you views. They are guaranteed to get you higher retention. They are guaranteed to get the algorithm, whatever algorithm needs, to push your video to more people, to newer audience. Even if you don't have any followers on your Instagram or TikTok or YouTube account, even if you don't have any followers, the algorithm will push these videos to new people. So you get visibility in your own niche, in your own demographic, and your video starts getting higher views, starts getting more clicks, more engagement, more comments, likes, and shares. And that in turn gives algorithm better signals to keep pushing your videos. And you could get thousands, if not hundreds and thousands of views in your first couple of days using PodShorts because of this incredible feature of Blueprint, the DNA that we extract from what's already viral, what's already trending. And when I say viral, I'm talking about something that's recently been trending in less than 7 to 10 days, not something that was trending 10 years ago or 2 years ago, something like that, right? So it's generating these videos right now. And then once these videos are generated, we're going to start customizing and editing them. And as you can see, the video is ready to edit. So what we can do is we can download the thumbnail. The thumbnail was also created, or just go in and start editing the video. Now, the video editor that we have comes with a timeline editor, and you can preview the video. You can see short reel. You can Instagram post. You can see the YouTube version of it. You can change this video into any platform that you want, and then you can preview the video and see how cool the video looks, how realistic the video looks, and there's like transition between the first guest and the second host that we included, and then you can go ahead and modify everything the way you prefer to do it. Now, what you can do is you can upload your own media to it. You can generate using AI. You can add text, captions. You can do voiceover. You can change the voices. You can again change to the voice that you use. You can clone your voice again. You can add different shapes. You can add different properties, elements, transitions. You can select whatever clip you want, and you can add transitions and animations to the scripts. You can add an intro and outro credit. You can add subtitles. So we have a lot of styles that are pre-added. So you can pick any of these styles, or you can create your own custom style and add subtitles if you want. And if you want to add another video that you recorded, you could do that as well. It could be a camera and mic or just audio. And once you're ready, you can save it as draft and start rendering the video, and we'll start rendering the video. Now, once the video is rendered, the next step is, if you haven't already schedule it. In our case, we schedule it later. So what we can do is go to calendar, and then we can schedule, and we can pick the episode, whichever we want, the weight loss from the weight loss campaign. We can pick whatever content because the content is still rendering, it's not showing up. And then we can pick the date and time and select whichever platform we want to publish to. And we can just schedule post, and it will get scheduled and published, and it will show up right here like you can see. And again, if you go to the characters tab, you can see all the characters that you have created. So I've cloned myself. I have one of my here. The Johns, two Johns that I created. The Max character that we just recently created is here. And then in the analytics, you can see all the engagement and everything that is already here. Everything is ready for you to copy and see the engagement for you. Now, in the integration tab, you can connect all your social profiles, as many as you want. You can connect your 11 labs as well if you want to do that. And that's pretty much it. You can see all the episodes that have been created, all the campaigns that have been created, and you can start creating multiple of these videos and publishing these videos every single day on your social media platform, and you are guaranteed to get tons of views, tons of engagement, and turning that engagement automatically into sales. Because again, let me remind you, one of the most powerful feature is the blueprint feature, which helps you replicate the DNA of a trending video, of a viral video. So your podcasts are not just random podcasts that, of course, are going to get a lot of views, but your podcasts are supercharged podcasts. These podcasts are going to get you tons and tons of more views. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our support team. We'll be happy to help you. Cheers.
Wow, wow, wow. Who here absolutely loved what they just saw? Let me know in the chat box who here loved how easy it is to create a hyper realistic podcast. Let an agent do all of it for you. Let me know in the chat box. And let me tell you, because you're on this webinar, you'll be able to do this in an even simpler way, because you'll be able to take advantage of everything that allows you to do this in a click of a button 1,000,000 times faster simply because you were smart enough to show up live. Let me know in the chat box who here loves what they just saw and wants to have access to their own pod shorts right now. There we go. I see lots of yes coming in. Now, again, this will allow you to finally start building a big audience on social media in a fun way where people actually, follow you because you're dropping really interesting content. Now, on secret number 2, I quickly want to go over how you can actually turn this into weekly podcast income, which is fairly easy now that you'll be building a large audience. You see, with PodShorts, you can instantly get paid online. We have Priya on day 3 already reaching well over 28,000 people, and that's quite common. This type of content just reaches virality really, really quickly, as you'll see happen to yourself as well. And that's why with a podcast show, you can start creating instant income stream by either selling your affiliate offers. You can get paid for selling your own products and services or maybe coaching. Get paid by brands because once your show starts getting traction, people will want to put ads into your podcast. That's very common as well. And on top of that, you get paid to even run them for clients. There are lots of businesses that will love to be featured in a podcast or have one of their own, but have no idea how to get started. Now, you'll be able to generate 24/7 free traffic filled with high quality buyers from all these platforms that are getting billions of users and views daily. Now, all it does, literally with just one show, it will publish into every feed that matters. Your show will immediately generate TikTok traffic, Facebook traffic. On top of that, it will generate YouTube traffic, LinkedIn traffic, Instagram traffic. Everywhere where your audience is, your platform will reach them. Your podcast will reach them because that is how PodShorts is designed. A spider web of generating massive traffic and engagement to build you an audience, the one thing that finally allows you to sell your products and services a whole lot quicker. And you can also use it for clients, whether it's another affiliate, a course creator, a coach, an agency, a beginner, small business, an e-commerce website. Any type of person, you can set up a podcast for them and watch them grow, or mention their name inside your podcast and watch them get a lot of traction and followers. You start controlling the traffic, making you a super valuable and actually a high asset to any type of business. Now, let's do the math. Let's say you just push 10 clips a day, which is completely done for you with PodShorts. Now, 30 days, that already is 300 clips a month. 300 podcast clips. The amount of traffic you'll be getting from that is insane. Now, let's say, to be very conservative, each clip gets you 500 views, which is kind of the bare minimum with this type of content. Now, from there, that means you're generating 150,000 eyeballs a month. Imagine 150,000 views. Now, this will turn into a ton of traffic, clicks, followers, engagement, leads, clients, and sales. It's simple math, and that is what's waiting on you the moment you have PodShorts. You'll be immediately seeing results by simply posting these PodShorts to socials, completely done for you, and watch these views rake in a ton of engagement, sales, and followers. And when you start generating views like that, you can even get paid by platforms to create videos. You will start getting monetized simply because you're generating those amounts of views. You start getting paid simply for uploading, not even selling a product or service, just for the mere fact of uploading a podcast clip and getting views. You start getting paid per view. Now, anyone can do this even if you have 0 followers as we speak. Now, let me know in the chat box, do you now see how owning a show like this brings you traffic and sales every week? Whether you're selling affiliate offers, whether you have a link in your bio to your website, to your coaching offer, whether you want to do sponsor slots where you let businesses mention their product in your podcast, let me know in the chat box. And mind you, we're doing amazing support, like Abby said, hand holding training, but honestly, the agent plans out your entire calendar for you with the hottest and trending topics, making sure you have a mass engagement no matter what, even if you're a complete beginner without any tech skills. Let me know in the chat box, comment yes, if you can see how owning a podcast show like this brings you traffic and sales every single week, because that's exactly what's going to happen when you have direct special access. You see, you've seen what is possible. Who here wants to wake up tomorrow with your show already publishing while you slept? Meaning, while you slept, it has gone out and found the most viral topics that people actually want to hear more about, related to your industry, related to what you have to sell. It has generated human and realistic avatars, published the content, generated views, generated engagement, and generated clicks that leads to sales. Comment me if you want that to happen to you. We're going to show you exactly what you're going to get and how that's going to happen literally overnight. There we go. I see lots of me's coming in. So without further ado, let's go ahead. I see John, Adam, Stacy, Melissa, Robert, Thomas, lots of me's. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, first of all, you'll be unlocking right off the bat a PodShorts Premium account. This means you'll have the AI build out the show for you. You get a 7-agent AI machine that immediately can generate 5 different shows, up to 500 clips each. That is already more than enough than start dominating. But it gets even better. On top of that, you have the cast studio with the AI host, allowing you to turn the host into an actual clone of you, yourself, or any other person. Now, where it gets even better, you'll also have the ability to have up to 4 voices in every episode. It can be a 2-person podcast, a 3-person podcast, or even more versatile and dynamic, a 4-person podcast. Now, these tend to do really well because there are more opinions, more discussions, more topics, and it keeps the viewer engaged. Now, if that's not enough, you have the AI actually find you what is about to take off. You see, you want to make sure your topics are not only related to what you have to sell, your industry and your niche, but it's also something that people want to hear regarding that topic. And that's why the trend rater will go ahead and find the most hottest and related topics to your niche and create a massively viral podcast around it. On top of that, you have the blueprints from shows that are already working. This is what Abby showed you live on the demo. It will actually go and find these most successful podcasts out there and mimic the exact blueprint and framework that makes these shows so successful. Now, furthermore, you have the variation engine. So per platform, it cuts up the podcast nice and easy to consume, and it goes ahead and turns all that attention that you'll be generating into income. You'll have a hosted bio page plus offer rotation plus clicks, meaning if you're selling multiple offers regarding that podcast, maybe one time you're talking about a certain product and another podcast you're talking about another product, your bio link will rotate across these offers, meaning every time people go and look up the product on your profile that you've been talking about in the podcast, they see the right offer, allowing you to get sales effortlessly, because people that come and click from a podcast are the most pre-sold buyers. Now, furthermore, you have the voice, video, and text AI without any API keys necessary, allowing you to get started right away. You'll have 6 of our most valuable launch bonuses included, meaning we've already taken 50 proven shows, ranked, ready to be deployed, ready for you to actually scale upon. We have the first commission fast track, where we show you exactly how to take your first show and instantly start generating commissions and sales for your offers. And we're going to add you to our show owners community. This is a dedicated community of people that run AI podcasts, and we're going to show you and introduce you to that community and show you how you'll be able to crush it as well. Now, before I continue, let me know in the chat box who here is absolutely loving everything they're getting so far. We're giving you exact foundation that will allow you to succeed with this no matter what. Now, we've already seen this across all of our users, but I can't wait for you to see success as well. Let me know in the chat box who here is loving everything they're getting so far. And if you are, I see lots of yeses coming in. It's about to get even better, because we're going to make sure you have full training, 24/7 support, and all the updates will be immediately included into your account. Now, speaking of which, here's why that matters. You'll be able to go from where you are right now to generating raving fans, even if you've never had social media followers before, even if you've never posted online before. You can open up a faceless account today, start an AI podcast, and start generating massive followers simply because of the highly viral trending content, the topics, and the extremely realistic and interesting conversations that you'll be able to publish on complete autopilot. Now, because you're on this webinar, I see a lot of people already asking for the link. We're going to do something phenomenal. You see, if you know us on the webinar, we always give away the biggest bang for your buck, the biggest discounts, but also all the upgrades that allow you to make an absolute home run with this. And today we're going to give you the entire webinar bundle at a very special discount, but only for the people on this webinar, which is you. Meaning when you grab this today, you're not just getting the premium account, we're also going to add in the scaling account. Now, the scaling account is extremely important because this instantly allows you to have over 100 channels, which allows you to have over 100 income streams. You can see a finance channel, dog training channel, the sleep better channel, the golf mastery channel. All of them can have tens of thousands of subscribers. Now, these channels are highly valuable. People love them, and the topics and the conversations are so interesting. You'll be able to tune in yourself and keep listening to them because they're that good. Now, if that's not enough, we're giving you 500 episodes a month. This is on the house, literally 7,500 clips, more than enough to dominate social media left, right, and center. Now, on top of that, you're going to get the offers pre-installed across your niches. We've already taken the hottest offers for every single niche pre-installed into your account. You'll also get studio grade models with priority rendering, so you have the most human and realistic podcast that will beat any other type of AI generated content. You have 10 different faces and voice clones that you can use at any time, plus 15-minute length podcasts. Now, this is the perfect length for a podcast, and it allows people to not just watch a little 5 to 10 second clip, but they can even move on to the full episode of at least 15 minutes. This is where you're going to shine because someone that watches a 15-minute podcast is completely sold, an active engaged audience member, and it wants to hear more from you and wants to follow your pages. Now, we're going to once again train you, hold your hand, and show you exactly how to do this. And quite frankly, the AI will do everything for you. It's going to take one episode of 15 minutes, chop it into multiple clips for you, and then distribute along all these platforms. So all these hooks will drive back to that one longer episode. This is how people in today's day and age go viral, and they never share how. Now, normally the scaling account is sold separately at $167 a year, but we're going to include it into your bundle. Now, every time we put people on a scaling account, they see results bigger and faster. You can see right here marker saying, now I told myself one channel was plenty, and then my third channel, a sleep and recovery show, which is a very interesting topic that I'm even very interested in, I almost didn't launch because it didn't have a scaling account until we decided to make use of it. It did 212,000 views in week 2, and the bio link started clicking every day. He checked the dashboard from his daughter's recital and had to put the phone away before he teared up. One channel would have meant that show never existed. So the scaling account allows you to have multiple channels and scale a lot faster. Now, who here absolutely loves this? There we go. Lots of yeses coming in. I see the chat is going crazy. Now, that means on top of the PodShorts AI premium account, you're also getting the PodShorts AI scaling account. Now, in all seriousness, guys, if you just want to dominate social media and build an audience, not just keep posting for the sake of posting, but actually posting and getting something from it, then this is where it's at. At least try this out because owning a profitable podcast in today's day and age is one of the most smartest moves you can do. It is known that social media pushes podcast clips more than any other type of content, and that's exactly what you'll witness the moment you have your scaling account. Now, to make it even better, you're also going to get the full agency. You see, there are tons of people that love to have access to this, love to have their own podcast, love to dominate social media, and they're asking, we're looking for someone that's different. We're looking for someone that can manage our social media, but everybody keeps creating the same content. You come in different and say, you know what, I'm going to create you an AI podcast show around your business, and people are going to love it. And this means you'll be able to get an agency license that can generate unlimited accounts with different podcasts all together. On top of that, a white label dashboard with completely your logo. You also get 20 team seats and 20 client loggings, all paying you monthly. You can literally keep 100% of the profits. You'll have a full agency storefront built out for you, plus the checkout, plus the hosting completely on our account. So you have a setup agency completely for free. Now you have the client getting arsenal, literally your reseller license, our client review accounts, done for your client contract templates, and our demo showing and client getting toolkit. These are what makes it so easy to land clients, because once you click on them, you'll see how effortlessly you can present this to anyone and watch them desperately want their own AI podcast account. Now, furthermore, you'll have a recurring client getting reports that show people, hey, how it's working, as well as the amount of views that they're getting, which makes people, desperate for keeping that account, allowing you once again to keep 100% of the profit month over month. And normally this is sold separately at $997. Now we're going to include this into your bundle for next to nothing, only because you were smart enough to show up live. You can even let PodShorts AI sell itself, and you keep 100% of the profits. Which means on top of the PodShorts AI premium account and scaling account, you're also unlocking the entire agency upgrade, which normally is $997 annual. Now, it gets even better because, once again, since you're smart enough to show up to the live webinar, and that's where you always get the biggest bang for your buck, you're also going to get access to the PodShorts coach. Now, this makes it that you'll have a guide telling you exactly click by click what to do to see massive results in your PodShorts account. You'll have a 24/7 coach that's trained on your actual data. If you wanted to generate topics, if you wanted to give you the best time to post, it will do everything for you. It has a personalized Monday action plan telling you exactly, hey, this week, these are the topics we need to put out there. These are the types of content we'll be generating. Everything in there is designed to get you more views. It has the niche analyzer, the offer optimizer, the clip doctor to pick the most viral clips out to make sure you see a surge of virality on your socials. You have a monthly state of your network report and a prompt pack given to you with 30 topics and milestone alerts. The pod coach is there to make sure you don't have to guess. Everything is designed to get you results. Now, normally this is there for $497 a year, but again, you will be able to get it included into your bundle for next to nothing. You see, Pod Coach is designed, literally trained to take any user from 0 to 100K plus views. You'll be dominating any platform. You see some piece of content do over 1.5 million views because people just keep sharing it. They want others to hear what they've heard. And that is exactly what Pod Coach is designed to do. Meaning, on top of the premium account, the scaling account, and the agency upgrade, you'll also be unlocking the coaching mode. Now, this means the moment you have access to PodShorts, you can guarantee yourself of being guided and led to over 100,000 views without a doubt. Because that's exactly, once again, what Pod Coach is designed to do. You'll have everything to stand out on social media and not just post content for, a few clicks or views here and there, but to build a thriving audience that follows you for your podcast, that builds an audience that is people that are ready to buy, people that listen and engage and are actively following you. And that's so valuable in today's day and age. No matter what type of business you run, no matter what type of industry you're in, having your own podcast show being managed and grown for you with AI is one of the best actions you can take right now. And to make it even better, only on this webinar, And truly, only for the people on this webinar, we can do this because this, is a lot of expense on our behalf. We're going to allow you to massively amplify your results with the amplifier access. This means you can publish not just the 12 networks, but you can generate so much more traffic as we're including hidden and faster traffic sources, allowing you to publish instantly to over 15 platforms. Your podcast will get seen no matter what. You'll be the talk of the town online. You'll have people from all kinds of platforms tuning in, discovering an interesting topic that they like, and seeing a real podcast that captures their attention. We're going to give you the variation engine on every network, allowing you to go from a simple podcast and one simple post to have all these different hosts from the same podcast posted to all these platforms. I mean, look at the level of domination that you'll be able to tap into in a matter of clicks, completely done by AI. Now, not only that, every single podcast episode will be turned into a blog post, allowing you to generate real SEO traffic for people that look up that topic, look up what has been discussed, or look up the podcast in general. They'll actually land on a branded site that actually transcribes the podcast, takes the best highlights, and also includes your links to your offers. Now, having this on top of that completely generated on autopilot allows your podcast to grow even faster because people can share these blog posts as well. Now, you have the audiogram generator included, which makes sure you have beautiful listening cards that people see while they're watching or listening to the podcast instead of watching the clip, and an omnipresence playbook plus our cheat sheets. You see, with the amplifier, you'll be showing up everywhere. It is impossible for you not to at least generate 1,000 views per clip. Now, we're going to give you our playbook and cheat sheet to take that 1,000 to over 10,000 views per clip. We're going to show you exactly how it's done. Long story short, with the amplifier alone, you are guaranteed to grow a mass following. And a mass following makes it so much easier for you to sell any product or service online, which means on top of the premium account, the scaling account, the agency upgrade, and the coaching mode, you're also unlocking the amplifier mode, which normally goes for $997 annual, as you'll be able to freely post on over 15 platforms, dominating with every single podcast show. Now, we're also going to give you access to something that is going to make sure you make commissions no matter what. You see, whether you have a product right now or not, one of our biggest success stories creators is what we call Affiliate Real AI. This is a designated software that makes sure you start generating affiliate sales, because now that you get a lot of eyeballs from your podcast, it's only natural you want to monetize that. Now, James Keller here did over 3.7K, $3,740 in commissions. Before, he was struggling to make at least $400 a month. Now, he's doing well over 3.7K. Combining Affiliate Real AI together with PodShorts is a commission mayhem. Now, therefore, on top of the premium account, scaling account, AC upgrade, coaching mode, and amplifier mode, we're going to include Affiliate Real AI special access just to make sure you can monetize all that traffic and actually see commissions and money being made from your podcast show. Now, I have to ask once again, who here is loving everything they're getting so far? Let me know in the chat box, because honestly, there's nobody else out there offering this level of guarantee and success, simply allowing you to not just, again, I keep saying it, have a little, tool that can create some videos or can create some content, but have something that is designed to create meaningful engagement, real followers, dedicated audience that is completely done by AI. Who here loves this and wants to start using this? Owning your own podcast show. We have, like I said before, lady, in the gardening niche. We have people that are in the aviation niche. We have people in the golf niche, in the finance niche, in the AI niche. They are crushing it with their AI podcast show, and people love watching them. Now, to make it even better, since you'll be dominating social media, Abhi said we just have to give him one of our most best and successful social media management tools. You see, you're going to get a ton of engagement. You'll be showing up everywhere. You'll be getting followers everywhere. So therefore, to manage it all, Abby decided to include AI Social's full access. This is your self-scheduling AI social media manager. It sets up your social media campaigns, it self-schedules, it sets up the content stream, it has all the video wizards, it finds trends in addition, it creates articles, everything you need to keep your socials managed without you having to go all over the place is done by AI Socials. Now, this means on top of all the podcast shorts, now that you have an audience, it will also create additional videos alongside it to fuel your audience, your new audience, even more. Now, this means on top of the premium account, the scaling account, the AC upgrade, the coaching mode, the amplifier mode, you're getting the biggest bang for your buck and the affiliate real AI special access. You'll also have AI socials unlocked. Now, with this, you're quite frankly unstoppable. My ask to you is try it for at least 14 days. And I know for a fact, even within the first 24 to 72 hours, you've seen more results than any other content tool you've used today. If you ever wanted to just generate a ton of followers, if you ever wanted to just grow your audience so fast to the point you finally have people reaching out to you, asking about your products, asking about your services, then this is it right here. Because the total value of everything you're getting today is well over $8,089. And granted, with this, you can use it both for yourself and for other businesses. There's so many businesses out there. One of the most in-demand services is helping people grow on social media. But unfortunately, everyone always offers the same. We're gonna, generate some videos with AI. We're gonna publish on your account. Now you'll be able to come in and say, we're going to set up your very own profitable AI podcast show. Now you can see right here, the demand for this is insane. You can see people are willing to pay over 500, right? So we need a social media short form video strategist. Your strategy is, hey, let's set up an AI podcast show. Have you tried that already? No? All right, let's try it out. And if you like it, then we move forward to the monthly retainer. And here we're looking for a content creator and social media manager for long term, well over 2,500. This is something you'll always find clients in because people always want to grow on social media, but nobody is offering them their own AI podcast, making you stand on your own, allowing you to stand apart from all the competition, stand above them, and more importantly, be one of the most valuable assets in the industry. Now, beginners are seeing, and it's not just something we're saying, beginners like Priya right here are seeing big results in less than 3 days with PodShorts. Again, she had 0 followers when she started, and that was her biggest fear, that she'd stay there, that nobody, that all the effort is for nothing. Now, day one, nobody knew her show ever existed. She hadn't told anyone about it, and then the algorithm pushed the third clip to over 28,000 strangers, and the rest is history. From this point on, she's averaging about 50K views back to back, and it all started with PodShorts. Now, who here thinks that's amazing and wants the exact same thing to happen to them? Because that's what waiting on you on the inside. The moment you grab PodShorts is finally the moment you start seeing massive traction on social media. Now, outside of this special webinar, the investment for PodShorts will be no less than $5,997 annual, simply because it's that powerful. And we already have people that are happily paying close to $6,000 a year to use everything that I've just shared with you. Now, because you're on this webinar, you'll be able to snatch this up for a steal. But I want you to know, even if we offered it at only $2,997, which is half off, it's still more than worth it. It's a way for you to finally get seen online. It's a way for you to finally build an audience instead of just posting content into the void. And again, PodShorts has a built-in earning mechanism from day one, meaning when you start grabbing this, you actually start earning at the same time. You get paid for affiliate offers mentioned in the podcast. You get paid for your own offers if you have your own products and services you want to sell. You get paid by brands that feature them in your podcast, as you'll frequently get inquiries, and we're actually going to show you where and how to make those happen. And you get paid to run shows for clients. You have full handholding plus the pod coach to guarantee your success. Now, this will allow you to own an audience and generate sales guarantee. And I want that to sink in because if you've ever used any other content tool, they are great at what they do, but they don't help you grow an audience. And that's where PodShorts differs. It takes the best of both worlds, short form content and podcasts. And that's how PodShorts is born. Two proven assets combined to generate the result that is needed to grow your business. Now, we figured to offer it on the webinar at $197 annual. But I want you to know, even though that is more than worth it, you won't have to invest anywhere near that. You see, because you were smart enough to show up here, and I know you're going to crush it with PodShorts, you'll be able to use this in the entire bundle, and we drop it down all the way to just $597 annual. Now, I just want to ask real quick, who here agrees that $597 a year is a very fair investment for a system so powerful, creating such a realistic, remember, up to 15-minute episodes immediately chopped into multiple clips distributed to over 15 channels, dominating social media, generating traffic left, right, and center. Every day you wake up, you see more subscribers, more followers, more sales, more clicks, more leads, and more engagement across all social channels. Now, who here believes 597 once a year is more than worth for all those results? I see lots of yeses coming in. Now, because you're on this webinar, even though that's more than valuable or worth it, you won't have to invest anywhere near that. You see, when you comment the word live, simply because you are live here today and prove that you're here live with us, comment live if you want the live discount. Because when you comment live right now, we're going to do something insane. Instead, we're not even going to charge $597 annual, even though that's an absolute steal, like most of you already said. When you grab this right now, we're going to drop it down to as low as $317 annual to have a viral podcast show, multiple shows, mind you, over 7,500 clips that you'll be distributing nonstop every single month on autopilot to dominate any vertical and get your offers and links seen. And to make it the ultimate deal, this is where it gets exciting, 40 live coupons for an ultimate discount. Meaning the team is going to put the link in the chat right now. And first come, first serve, you're going to get a live coupon for showing up live, taking it down from $317 annual to as low as $267 annual. Now, this is as low as it will ever be in a lifetime, but only when you grab this on this webinar. If you want this for only $267 a year, allowing you to dominate social and get a return on this so incredibly fast. Remember, Priya doing 28,000 views on day 3. And that's not just her. Jolene with her gardening podcast even started generating sales within 72 hours. Make sure you click the link in the chat box right now, because this is what's going to allow you to finally build an audience of people that want to hear from you, that are excited about what you're talking about your offers. Now, you can do this completely faceless. You can clone your face or do it for someone else, but only for 267 when you go to the link in the chat right now. You will be able to generate raving fans and have your entire content schedule laid out for you. Now, make sure you go to the link, because these coupons literally will fly off the shelves, because everybody wants to build an audience, but nobody knows how. Now, PodShorts is the ultimate shortcut and the easiest way to do it. It combines the most viral and proven formats together, which is short form content and podcasts, and puts them on socials. It is known to be the #1 type of content that gets pushed the most on socials, that builds the most audience, and that algorithms even favor. And because you're on this webinar, we're even going to extend to make sure you can publish to over 15 platforms at once, generating and guaranteeing you a ton of views, leads, clicks, and sales. Now, if you want that to happen to you, make sure you go to the link, and the moment you'll have PodShorts, you'll start seeing the very fact of an engaged audience being built in front of your own eyes. You'll see daily leads come in, sales and conversions coming in, because PodShorts viewers are extremely hot. They love what they're seeing, they're more engaged, they're listening, they're in tune, because the topic is of their interest, and they see a real conversation taking place. Now, all of this for only $267, and the AI does everything for you. Even if you're a beginner, you're not techie, you don't know where to start, this is exactly the reason you should grab PodShorts. Because one thing you should know is that when you're able to dominate social media and actually have a decent amount of followers, actually getting people to listen to you, that's when everything becomes so much easier, and that's what PodShorts is designed to do. Make sure you go to the URL in the chat right now. Remember, it works for yourself, but also for anyone else who needs people to find them. Podcasts are the easiest way to get found online, and this is also proven if you go to the articles right here that I'll actually show you. Now, podcast clips are the number one way people generate views. Clips on social become top podcast discovery tool. Now, these clips allow people to find you quicker than any other type of content, and meaning it will also generate you more leads, generate you more sales, and generate you a ton of engagement. Podcast or PodShorts knows exactly what type of topics to put out there that spark a ton of conversation, that gets a lot of people interested in you, your brand, and your topics. Now you can start seeing this with your own eyes for only $267 annual. Now make sure you grab this right now because the price will go up, and we have some insane bonuses that I'll mention shortly that are only available while we are live right now. Now, a podcast show creates an instant income stream where you can sell your own affiliate offers, sell your own products and services, get paid by brands. We're actually going to show you how easy that is, and get paid to run a show for clients. Now, the link is in the chat. I see people already joining in. Congratulations, Tommy. Congratulations, Stefan. Alyssa saying, I always wanted to have my podcast show. This is a great way to get started. Amazing. It's not only a great way to get started, it's one of the best ways to get started. You don't have to invest in equipment. You don't have to, hire someone. You don't have to go through all the trials and tribulations of research. This make sure you can immediately get going and start seeing real results. And it's so darn realistic. You've seen it with your own eyes, and that's why people keep following. That's why people love it. So make sure you go to the link in the chat. There we go. Anthony, congratulations. John, congratulations. Stephen, congratulations. Donnie, congratulations. You guys are super quick. Now, I do want to, mention something super important, because this, once again, is only available while we're live, and you're getting an amazing discount. And that's why we're going to do two special things. But first, make sure, before anything else, make sure you go to the link and grab this before it's too late. Because if you've been posting and you've been waiting and the views haven't come this far, that's the reason you should grab PodShorts right now. Because PodShorts is designed to break this cycle. And only 267, that is a steal to finally build up an audience, and will also allow you to finally make use of any other tool because you have an audience that now listens to you. Furthermore, if your follower count has never moved in months, if you're still under, 2,000 followers, 3,000 followers, or you want to break through the ceilings that you might have right now, start leveraging the most viral format online. Now, this is going to make sure you start generating followers in record time. Now, furthermore, if you've been struggling with generating leads or sales with your current types of content, leverage podcast content and see the change with your own eyes. Now, you have a money back guarantee to try this out, so make sure you at least grab this and see the results with your own eyes. Now, Priya once again feared having 0 followers, generated 28,000 views on day 3. Now, if she can do it, anyone can do it, and she's not an anomaly. We have once again Jolene with her gardening clip. Now, she has 41 clips in 1 month published from PodShorts, and she's crushing it. Now, all of this for only $267, including your premium account, your scaling account, your agency upgrade, the coaching mode, making sure you have everything you need to dominate with a full action plan laid out for you, the amplifier mode, the affiliate reel special access so you can even sell extra offers on all of your podcasts using affiliate reel, and AI socials unlocked to manage all of your social media platforms. There is everything you need under one roof to absolutely start dominating, only for $267 when you grab it on this webinar. Now, for a couple of people, I say congratulations. I see a couple of people asking about the mega bundle done for you, and that's a good point. Let me actually go ahead and mention that right now. Because if you're lucky, and if you know our webinars, we do this occasionally, not always, and some of you won't even notice or see it, but every now and then we have these special openings where you can take advantage of some of our mega bundles or done for use. Now, you don't necessarily need these to make PodShorts work. I do want you to understand that. Make sure you at least grab PodShorts, because dominating with podcasts is right now your best advantage to move forward and actually start seeing immense results. But if you really want to knock it out of the park, make sure when you see this box right here, and this is something that you rarely see, and if you happen to see it, the PodShorts Mega Bundle, check this box right here, as it will allow you to have 3 VIP live training calls with the founder, which is Abhi himself. He'll actually show you the different podcasts, look at your account, go over the strategy, show you the AI. This is so valuable because you can copy everything Abhi is doing on the screen. On top of that, we're going to give you a VIP live training, one of our most success story driven trainings, where every time people go through it, they turn into success stories no matter what. And we've updated it with brand new methods for 2026. Now, this is a dedicated live training on how to set up an AI automation agency. Businesses crave AI automation right now, and you're going to be able to capitalize on that. And we're going to show you exactly how. Furthermore, you're going to get a VIP live training on short form content agency. You see, now that you have an amazing system that creates short form content and long form content, businesses need to grow their socials, and you'll be able to cater to that need. We're going to show you and train you exactly how easily you can do that and get paid for it. Now, both these trainings are worth $997 each. You'll be getting all of this when you check this box at way less. Now, the unlimited AC accounts for PodShorts will be included when you check this box as well. Multiple high-speed AI trendy content creation, unlimited AC access to an entire AI podcast, unlimited AC access even to affiliate reel, and there are tons of affiliates out there that would love to have this, and you can resell affiliate reel AI and actually keep 100% of the profits. And let's say you have a podcast on affiliate marketing. Do you know how many affiliate marketers would listen to that? A real podcast talking about the trials and tribulations of affiliate marketing, tips, tricks, all the things that are important for people to know, but also all the things that people can relate to. And in that podcast, you can mention affiliate reel, how it makes everything so much easier, and you can share a link in bio, and boom, you can sell your agency access. Now, you get unlimited access to AI socials as well, and same story. You can create a viral podcast on any of these topics: social media marketing, AI automation, affiliate marketing. People tune in, they listen to what's being shared, they listen to what's being discussed, and the links and the products you name in those podcasts start seeing sales. Now, furthermore, you get access to our secret AI agency Facebook group, which is only available through this as well. Now, normally to get access to this group, it's a $97 a month, but you'll be able to get a lifetime access for free when you check this box to all of this. Now, only a handful of these things are already way more worth than what it's at right here, but if you check this box, you're going to get the live training, the founder call trainings, the unlimited HC accounts, to everything, but only for the first 50 people. Now, on top of the mega bundle, and I see people already grabbed the mega bundle, congratulations, super smart decision. We also have a very rare opportunity to get everything. And when I say everything, I'm talking about everything done for you, handed to you, a podcast made for you. Our team delivers 3 complete podcast networks, niches picked for you, cast built out for you, episodes queued for you up to 30 days and beyond, money links installed, so every episode actually turns into income. All we need is your affiliate ID. If you don't have one, we even help you get one. And boom, you have a money making podcast on a silver platter, done for you by our team. Now, if this is something you want, then make sure at checkout to check this box right here: the PodShorts done for you. This is the complete AI podcast machine done for you. The complete AI podcast machine with 3 done for you show networks, proven niches, pre-verified for demand, show names, branding, cover art done. AI hosting cast, we built all the characters in there, hyper realistic, 90 researched episode topics, 15 episodes generated and queued. We have monetized bio pages ready for you. 90-day content roadmap. Now, this is first come, first serve. As you can imagine, this is, our team manually going into your account, setting everything up, setting up your account, making sure it's monetized, and making sure you're generating traffic and sales. If you want this completely taken care of and done for you, snatch one of the done for you spots. These are so valuable, but also very rare because our team can only manage and handle so many accounts. So if you want the done for you, where the entire podcast show is built out for you, queued, posted, monetized, and immediately, in 3 different networks, you already start seeing views, traffic, sales, and an audience being built for you, check this box. This is one of the biggest shortcuts you can take. Now, all of this is taken care of, but only if you first get access at 267. Once again, 267 is as low as it gets. I see people asking, amazing. I still want the done for you. I didn't see that. So, like I said, it is very rare. So, chances are you might not even see the done for you. If you want the done for you, make sure you first have access to the bundle deal right here, because only when you have the 267 bundle deal, you are eligible to get everything done for you. And then if you've missed it for any reason, ask the team in the chat for the done for you link, and they might be able to grab a spot for you. Now, if you just see the order box on the order form to get the done for you, consider yourself lucky. Check that box and secure that spot for yourself. Nonetheless, you have a full 14-day money back guarantee on everything, so you can see this work first, actually judge it from the inside out, and see the results with your own eyes, and then still decide whether you want to keep it. But I know once you have it and you see the return on investment, you see the growth, you see the sales, you know for a fact that finally this was the missing piece to not just posting content, not just going on social media, but growing an audience. Because ask yourself once again, what do people rather come back to? Just a short clip, a promotional video talking about a product or whatsoever, or a podcast, a sit down on maybe a sensitive topic, an interesting topic, a futuristic topic? These are the types of content that attract real listeners, people that are engaged, people that are not just scrolling for fun, but people that actually want to learn a thing or two, and they like the discussion. And how many times have you scrolled and you saw somewhat of a podcast clip about a topic that interests you, and you stayed listening? Just a few I think a few days ago, I was so invested in a podcast that I just came across scrolling. I immediately started following it. I'm still watching their clips to today, which was about HDHD, something I was always very fascinated about, and I always wanted to understand, how does it work, how does the brain work in that way, as I have a lot of friends, and that podcast explained it so well. And I also had a lot of trainings, and I actually shared this podcast with a lot of friends as well. And that's how quickly it can happen. Now, I'm living proof that podcasts have such a strong effect. So make sure you grab PodShorts, because the type of podcast you'll be able to generate with 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, all done by AI for only 267 at this level of realism is unheard of. If you tried to do this anywhere else, you would need a gazillion amount of tools, a ton of complexity, and you have no support and no hand holding whatsoever. But when you grab PodShorts today, you have everything you need under one roof, an AI agent that does it all for you, plus a massive support, a dedicated built-in coach, monetization, and if you're smart and you see the done for you, grab that, and it's all taken care of for you. And also make sure to get the mega bundle to hop on the live training, where you can even ask live questions, see over the shoulder, click by click, and get access to all the unlimited agency accounts. Now, again, you've seen the quality of these. The value is there, the realism is there, and this is what social media loves. This is why you're going to see so much engagement, because it looks so good, the topics are trending, and it does exactly what social media expects from you, giving you more reach, more views, and imagine that 15 times over all platforms. You're guaranteed to get views, engagement, leads, and sales, whether you like it or not, because these accounts are getting real results from it. Now, again, This is not just something we're saying. It is all backed up by data. Why do platforms push podcast clips so heavily? It's all because of the watch time. Two people talking holds a viewer far longer. Imagine three people talking, four people talking that go into somewhat of a discussion, that go into a topic or a debate. That's the type of content where people, they side with one person over the other and they want to hear the arguments and the counter arguments. This is a dedicated audience that you're growing because of PodShorts. Now, right here, you can see once again, top podcasts are the best discovery tools on social. Now, 1 in 3 viewer, this is tested, 1 in 3 viewers goes on to follow the show. 1 in 3 clip viewers turns into a follower. Now, you'll be generating tens of thousands of followers over and over again. And every time 1 out of 3 of each of those people will turn into a dedicated follower. Now you have the best of both worlds. Short form content that is proven to be the fastest way to get seen online, and podcast content that is known to attract the best type of viewers and get the most reach and engagement. This is something that is guaranteed to grow your accounts, and you can snatch this up for only $267. Normally you need different integrations with different tools, and you need to do a lot of techie work to make such a realistic podcast, and you maybe get left with a 10-second or 5-second clip. Now you can do podcasts for over up to 15 minutes, distribute clips onto 15 plus platforms, and it's all handled for you. Make sure you go to the link in the chat. I'm going to quickly congratulate a ton of people that are joining in as we speak. I see Adam is in, Anthony's in, Stefan is in, Michael is in, Tony is in, Michelle is in, John is in, David is in, Randy is in. Congratulations. I got the done for you as well. I see Stefan asking, are there still done for you spots available? I'd like one, please. I'll ask the team, and that goes for everyone. If you want it done for you and you didn't see it, make sure you ask the team, and they might have a second chance for you. I don't blame you. The done for you is one of the best things you can grab immediately after the pod shorts, and as well as make sure not to forget the mega bundle. Now, when you have the entire package, by far, you've just solidified your success, cemented in stone. But it all starts with getting pod shorts at only $267. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. As you know, we're super transparent, and on top of that, you have a proven money back guarantee that is backed to the buyer. You have full protection, allowing you to use this, see the results, and decide if you want to keep it. Now, we know for a fact, once you look back at this very moment, you're going to wonder, why did I even hesitate? You're seeing more views than ever, more clicks than ever. Finally, people are interested in your products. Finally, people are following your accounts. They want to hear more about what you're talking about. They want to hear more about the products and services that you actually go ahead and suggest in your podcast. And this is what PodShorts does for you. Now, make sure you snatch this up because we're only here for a little bit longer. We're answering a few questions in the chat, but as soon as that's done, the entire package will raise in price, and the done for you and mega bundle will disappear. So definitely make sure to snatch this up while they're still available. Now, I'm going to quickly recap everything you're getting, as well as some of the insane bonuses that I haven't even mentioned yet, and as well as congratulate all the people that are getting in. Now, by the looks of it, we only have less than a dozen coupons left that actually get this at only $267, which is once again a steal for having a premium. The scaling account, the agency upgrade, the coaching mode, the amplifier mode on its own is worth way more than $267. The affiliate real AI special access and the AI socials access unlocked. So let's break down once again everything you're getting here today. Now I say Reese Orion just got in. Reese, congratulations to you. Now, first of all, you're going to get the premium account. As you know, that will give you the PodShorts 7-agent AI machine, 5 complete shows, 500 viral clips, 1,500 unique posts. I mean, you are going to crush it. You have Cast Studio AI with different hosts. You can clone yourself, make your own persona, highly realistic. You have the Trend Radar to make sure you're only posting viral content. Kapil Sharma, congratulations with your access, by the way. The variation engine to dominate multi-platforms. Now, hosted monetized bio page and offer rotation to sell any offer. Robert from New Orleans, congratulations. Now, hosted monetized bio page. You have a built-in voice and video text AI. You don't need API keys. Keep that in mind. You don't need credits. If that's something that's kept you on the fence or holding you back or something you've been wondering about, Consider this answered. You do not need API keys. You don't need credits. Now, this is something we only do on this webinar. So if this is the moment you've been waiting for, or the answer you've been waiting to hear, go and grab it right now, because after this webinar, you will need, your own API keys and such. We can't keep doing this for everyone else. So when you grab it right now, on the webinar, you won't need any API keys. You won't need any credits. You're set. You can start using it. You can start using it ongoingly, nonstop, and you'll see massive results. If you wait, miss out on this, then you come back later, you will see different bonuses. No more, everything's taken care of for you. The done for you, the mega bundle will probably not be available anymore. Only on the webinar, you get the biggest bang for your buck. I mean, the Trend Radar alone usually is $297 a year. You're getting everything for $267. So make sure you take advantage of this. It's one of the best investments you can make. They're getting all of our launch bonuses. Dennis Perez, congratulations. You get training, 24/7 support, and updates. Now, we're going to give you a commission fast track. So we want to make sure that you feel confident that when you grab this, you're actually going to make money of it. Now, not only are you, backed by our money back guarantee, but we're actually going to fast track your commissions. We don't want you to sit and wait. We're going to immediately make sure your first podcast start making you sales, just like it did for Jolene, just like it did for Eric, just like it did for Mark. Now, on top of that, you have 50 proven show niches, rated and ranked, ready to deploy, a viral hook vault, a commercial rights license. Now, by the way, these hooks generate thousands of views quickly. Now, you have the show owners community, where you'll be able to see a like-minded individuals crushing it. And it's so easy because all these people are literally just as you. They started the podcast show using PodShorts and they're crushing it now. Now, you have the Clip Money Masterclass, allowing you to see how you can clip your podcast into generating more income from social media. Because once you start posting these podcasts, you actually start getting monetized by social media platforms and incentivized to post more, meaning you don't even have to sell a product or service. You literally get paid just to upload pod shorts. Emily Jones, congratulations to you. Now, the total value of this alone is over $4,000. You're going to get all of that included in your bundle. Now, as mentioned, you get the PodShorts coach. This allows you to have a 24/7 Ask Anything coach trained on your data. This is a dedicated coach we designed to get you to over 100,000 views in record time. It gives you personalized action plans, a niche analyzer and an offer optimizer, a monthly state of your network report, as well as a prompt pack with 30 topics and milestone alerts whenever you hit a new milestone. Now, the PodCoach prompt pack is included, and 30 winning episode topics for any given niche, and our milestone alert system. Now, normally this coach is $997 a year. We've trained it with so much data to the point we tested it with brand new people, beginners, and it guided them to their first 100,000 view. So make sure you grab this, because you'll have the PodShorts coach included. If you wait and grab this later, we can't keep handing out the PodShorts coach to everyone. So only on this webinar, you get the biggest bang for your buck. Now, it is literally less than $300, allowing you to test drive this. You have a 14-day money back guarantee. And if you're smart enough, you get the done for you. You see the results happen for you, completely taken care of for you. Now, as mentioned, you're going to get AI socials, which will manage your entire social media campaigns. It will find more trends. It will do all the social posting. It leverages your content stream. It self-schedules. It's a smart system that posts on the right time in the right place with the right types of content. Now, furthermore, you have the scaling account, which allows you to access to over 100 channels, giving you 100 income streams and 100 sellable assets. You can create up to 100 podcast shows, each with a ton of different episodes. You have 500 episodes per month, up to 7,500 clips every single month without fail. And remember, you don't need API keys, you don't need credits. This is scaling season only when you grab this on the webinar. Now, top converting offers pre-installed across all niches, studio grade models with priority rendering, 10 face and voice clones, and a portfolio map plus niche blueprints, and a breakout detector. The moment it notices, hey, this podcast is going to go viral, it will tell you upfront, because it notices about the engagement, the speed the views, it sees all these metrics as, hey, this one is going to break through. Make sure you attach your best offer to it, because a ton of people will see this. Now, you're bound, when you have the scaling account, to see a ton of skill happen. That's what it's designed to do. Now, on top of that, you're also going to get the amplifier, which is one of the biggest success story makers. 12 additional publishing networks, allowing you to post to over 15 platforms in one click, completely done by AI. Variation engine coverage on every network, so it varies the content accordingly with different hooks, different bodies, different posts. People won't be able to get around you. They will hear from you, follow you, engage with you, and like what you have to offer, and they keep coming back. It even turns every podcast into its own blog with the blog engine, getting you free traffic from Google, audiogram generator, and the omnipresence playbook. Now, the amplifier is included in the bundle. Also, at just $267, you get everything you see here. This is the biggest bang for a buck that you can get. Now, we even give you our entire cheat sheet, all of our money platforms where you can start earning on, and our TikTok viral traffic training, our YouTube lead generation app, and our brand new underground traffic secrets. If you've been wanting to get out there and get more businesses, more people to see you and see what you have to offer, no matter if you're selling an agency service or an affiliate offer or a B2C offer or digital product or even coaching, this is going to allow you to become not only an expert in the space, respected, followed, and grow a mass audience. Now, you're going to get Affiliate Relay AI, which creates a one-click AI affiliate website selling your affiliate offers with all the review videos done for you, content done for you. It has automated traffic built in, and this allows you to sell affiliate offers through your podcast effortlessly and sending them to a site that takes care of all the conversions. Now, with the AI podcast, everything is taken care of for you. You have four-way conversations, human-like natural conversations, podcast scripts and conversations. You'll turn your ideas into high-quality podcasts instantly. And you have the PodShorts agency. You can upgrade to agency license, agency white label. You have 20 team members, 20 client logins, done for you agency website, plus 5 years of free hosting, PayPal checkout included, bookings included, done for you reseller license, review accounts, contract templates, automated branding, client reports, and ready-made contracts and lead magnets. You have everything you need to absolutely crush it. It's all here, but only when you grab it right now. Remember, you have a 14-day money-back guarantee. Try it out at the very least and watch how this is going to change your success practically overnight. Now, make sure you use the coupon code when you click this button right here. It will take you to the order form. I'll quickly show you, and I want to congratulate Anthony once again. Congratulations, managed to get that done for you. Super stoked. Now, here's the thing. Once again, if you're lucky, you see these two boxes right here, the PodShorts Mega Bundle and the PodShorts Done For You. Now, make sure, ideally, you get both. But if you have to choose one over the other, choose which one you attach the most value to. Now, for me, that will always be the Done For You. But furthermore, the mega bundle is something that will make sure you have the biggest value, because this alone is worth 1,000. This alone is worth 1,000. Now, these are normally 97 a year, 97 a year, 97 a year. All of this you're going to get for just a one time, because the prices on the mega bundle and the done for you are a one time. These are not annual. These are not monthly. It's a one time, and everything taken care of for you. So when you go here, you put in your email, right? And then make sure to put in the coupon code as well. And you'll see if you go up here, give it a second. If we still have coupons available, that is, act fast. Now, if you're seeing this, it's usually or might mean, coupons are starting to run out. So make sure you go to the link. Luckily, it's still working, but you can see it's going slower because coupons are getting out the door. Make sure you go right now. In all seriousness, you do not want to miss out on this. You see the prices drop down to just $267. Now grab this, and if you're lucky to see the mega bundle done for you, grab those as well. As a matter of fact, let me show you the done for you and what it entails once again. I see Logan just got the done for you. Congratulations. Now you can see the done for you is a 197 one time, and it's going to hand you 3 done for you shows on a silver platter. Now, Abby personally oversees this. He is a master in generating traffic online. And instead of, using or building it yourself, the done for you show network, it's picked for you from the trend rater in your account, done professionally built by our team. We build out the cast, build out the characters, we build out the topics, and we have 3 networks live this afternoon. So if you're someone that values speed, if you're someone that wants to see things working quickly and judge it quickly, then this is for you. The niches are picked, and these are proven niches. We're talking about niches like finance, weight loss, relationships, side hustles, mental health, travel hacks. Now, these niches always do well, and we've designed podcasts in these niches for you, unique to you. Now, your shows arrive with personal names, personal faces, and personality. You can do it faceless, or if you want us to clone or use a given face or name, we can as well. Now, these have certain characteristics: the analyst, the strategist, the educator, the motivator. You'll see the personas, and people start to attach to these personas in the podcast as well. They start relating to the motivator, or they start liking, the strategist more. Now, furthermore, the first quarter of your content decisions are made for you. Literally, we have set up, all the 30 episodes and topics engineered, already winning in the niche. You have, over 225 clips queued before you even typed a single word, meaning this is the ultimate done for you. You walk into a machine that is pumping out content for you and generating you an audience the moment you grab this. Now, the money is wired in before your first post. You see, the important thing here is that you make an amazing return on investment. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Each of these podcasts are attached to one of the hottest niches. And these are niches you can pick your affiliate link from, paste your affiliate ID right here, and it will be promoted alongside all these podcasts. Now, one click stands between you and the live network. You can see your network's going live. Your podcast is going to come to life. Hundreds of thousands of people will see it. It will be published on all kinds of different platforms. Social media loves these types of content, so we'll push it even more. And you start to see that massive traffic. If you've been looking for a breakthrough, then this is it right here. Linda Parker, congratulations with the done for you as well. Now, we'll walk you through everything, obviously. Now, the moment you have this working for you, we come in, we do what we call a handoff. The first 30 days, we teach you to read, the dashboard and everything, how it works. You get a VIP network activation session with our team to make sure you understand it fully. Now, all of this, including our quarterly network refresh, the show owners playbook, and our private network owners community, all of this is for a one-time 197, and that is when you upgrade to the done for you. Now, again, if you want to make that a reality, first grab this at 267, which will include the premium account, the scaling account, the AC upgrade, the coaching mode, the amplifier mode, the special access of affiliate reel and AI socials. This also means even if for some reason you can't get the done for you, or the done for you is already completely sold out, still make sure you get PodShorts, because it will allow you to still grow your audience with the most realistic podcast that people love to watch. Now, furthermore, the more important reason is if you're just tired of having no idea how to build a dedicated audience, honestly, enough is enough. Give yourself a fair chance right now to try it in a way you haven't done so before, and that is one of the easiest ways, which is owning your own viral podcast show, which people actually look up to you for. The moment they know you own a show, they start speaking to you differently. They love to, be featured on it in any way or form, or mentioned on it in any way or form. Now, furthermore, when you want to do this, you'll finally stop dealing with, every other content tool that's not generating you results. On top of that, you stop dealing with not seeing any views come in, you stop dealing with not seeing any followers coming in, and you finally stop dealing with not seeing any leads or sales. Because the problem was, all those tools you had so far, even though they're great, and I love those tools, and I speak about a lot of great tools as well, we need to acknowledge the fact that tools have different assets or powers. You see, most tools can help you create videos, but you'll be posting into the void if you don't have an audience yet. And that's what Abi solved here today. He did what people are crushing with right now. He did extensive research on it and notice how effective it is. And it's not just something we're saying, the data proves it back to back to back. A single 60-second clip from a podcast typically reaches 10,000 to 50,000 organic. This is backed by YouTube Creator Insider and Buzzsprout.com, two reputable sources on this very topic. A podcast audience actually buys what they hear. They're more invested. And people, even if you have a busy day job or a busy life in general, or you just don't want to spend too much time on this, literally Maria works a night shift, has 2 kids. Now her content is being taken care of on her bus ride. During her commute, she's going live on 3 platforms using PodShorts, and she's crushing it. And we see people from all ages dominating with AI podcasts, and now it is your turn. You'll be able to generate millions of views. And literally the last 90 days, we've seen accounts do over 140 grand or 104,000 views, and this turns into tons of sales left, right, and center. So if you want to make this happen for yourself as well, without recording anything, without going on camera, without editing or logging into different accounts over and over again, without needing a following to begin with, make sure you grab this right now. Because like I said before, there are two types of content: the one that builds your audience and the one that nurtures your audience. Now, when you answer the question, now which type of content will get you dedicated followers, is it the podcast one or just the promotional video? It's always the podcast one. This is what attracts people. This is what gets them hooked and interested, listening to different perspectives, discussions, and topics, and you'll be able to be the owner of all of that. So make sure you grab it, because platforms love it when you're able to hook people on their platform. It helps keep people longer on there, and therefore you're going to get far more reach than the average type of content. And it makes sense and it's proven. So with that being said, this is your last and final chance to have everything taken care of for you. The most beautiful, human, realistic podcast, and join the ranks of Priya, join the ranks of Jolene, join the ranks of Mark, Anthony, all the people that are crushing it right now. You'll be able to sell your affiliate offers, get paid for your offers, get featured by brands, get paid to run shows for clients, but only when you grab this right now. At least try it out for 14 days and then tell me how much you enjoyed it, the results. We're looking forward to your success story. If you've been struggling with any other content tool and you've been looking for something that grows your views immensely fast, then this is the best investment you can make in yourself. Only 267. If you want to really knock it out of the park, this is literally the best thing you could do. Get the mega bundle and get it done for you. The link is in the chat box, and I'll see you on the inside.